The only thing Liverpool have been pretty consistent on this season is injuries. Injuries, and I just say more injuries. With all these injuries keeping Liverpool stars away from performing on the pitch, it's definitely relating and reflecting on the Premier League. As of today, they are sitting in the 7th position in the Prem behind Tottenham Hotspur and Jesse Lingard's West Ham United. I mean, it's just horrific how they went on to win the Champions League in 2019 and also the Premier League in 2020, and then just standing randomly 7th in the Premier League and also struggling in this year's Champions League. And that's exactly why we are here, boys. Welcome to one episode rebuild challenge, and this time we're doing Liverpool. Now with that said, the first thing I'm going to throw at you is rules, and just rules. Our first rule for this challenge is going to be no Virgil van Dijk. Yes boys, we have to rebuild Liverpool without Virgil van Dijk. Rule number 2, we have to sell 3 of our highly rated players. So I mean, this is a bit painful to say. I might sell your favorite players, but the players who are highly rated, 3 of those might just be sold. Rule number 3, we are not allowed to quit until and unless we win the Champions League and the Premier League in the same season. Final rule is going to be that I've got some random kits in front of me. I mean, 3 or 4 kits. We have to shuffle them and then randomly close my eyes and pick one kit. And the kit that I get, I have to sign a player from that club. So if that's it for the rules, for now I'm going to keep these kits aside and let's see what we've got here. Now boys, as I told you that we cannot use Virgil van Dijk for a rule number 1, so let's quickly go ahead and release the player. There you go, 12.24 million. Yo, that's painful, boys. Anyways, I don't care, that's a rule. So Virgil van Dijk is now a free agent. I mean, how crazy is that we've released him. As the rule number 2 goes, we have to sell our 3 highly rated players, and at the moment it's just Alisson, Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah. I mean, let's just quickly add them to the transfer list. I mean, this is painful, boys. This is genuinely painful. Selling our 3 of the top most players, highly rated players. This is painful, guys. I mean, this Liverpool team is absolutely looking shambles without them. We've also released Virgil van Dijk. I mean, I have no idea how I'm going to pull this off. Okay, boys, so I'm done with a couple of rules here. Let's just wait for some time and see what offers we are getting in for our players. And you just had to gotta ignore this for a moment. I mean, I know that Klopp will never get sacked and he doesn't even look like him. So, yep, ignore that. Sadio Mane is a bit surprised that I put him on the transfer market. I mean, it's an objective, it's rules, so
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Finally, good transfer offer coming in for Sadio Mane, and it's painful. It's Manchester City. And there you go, boys. As painful as this looks on the screen right now, Sadio Mane has officially completed his move to Manchester freaking City, our arch rivals, for 175 million. Boys, we have a bit of weird situation here because Mane is gone. He's out of the club to Manchester City, but no one is ready to bid for Salah or even Alisson here. I just have no idea how are we going to replace them if no one bids for them. You know what? If we cannot sell them, we'll not use them because this is in our rule book and it's our rule for this episode. So yep, I'm gonna put Salah there. I'm gonna put Alisson down here. Febit, we're not gonna get any money out of them because they are not sold. Maybe we'll try to sell them in the January transfer window. And as we just have 1 hour left in our summer transfer window, with what, like, how much money do we have? 227 million. We definitely have to replace Mane, Salah and also Alisson also by defenders, because remember we also released Virgil van Dijk. And now we'll also be completing our last rule, because I told you that I'm gonna randomly pick any one jersey, and whichever jersey we get, we'll probably go for that player. So yep, for now we need a right winger and also a goalkeeper, maybe a couple of defenders. So yep, let's just shuffle it. I'm not looking, I promise I'm not looking. Look at that, my eyes are closed. I'm randomly shuffling them. I probably do not know which jersey is which, and I'm look at that, I'm properly shuffling this, and let's just haul it up in the air. And okay, this one, I'm gonna pick this one. I have no idea which jersey is this. I'm just gonna crumple it down and just throw the rest of the jerseys away, and I'm just holding this jersey. Which jersey is this? Okay, it is a Real Madrid kit. I mean, it's a practice Ronaldo's kit. So anyways, you get the idea. It's a Real Madrid kit, so that means that we can sign a player from Real Madrid. Now boys, with no Virgil van Dijk, his potential replacement, I mean, it's just gotta be Rafael Varane, boys. Rafael Varane is going to be our official replacement for Virgil van Dijk. Okay, they want Gini Wijnaldum and 39.5 million. for Rafael Varane. But actually, it's a fair offer, guys. We'll also will be able to save a bit of cash. And Gini Wijnaldum is also linked out of Liverpool this season, so just makes sense to bring in Rafael Varane for Gini Wijnaldum. There you go, 4 years of contract, 160k per week, and Rafael Varane is officially now a Liverpool player, and I hope that he's going to replace Virgil van Dijk. Look at this, boys. I think I did the right job selling Gini Wijnaldum for Rafael Varane, because look at that. We have so many midfielders: Thiago, Fabinho, Hendo. We also have Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, James Milner. I think it just made sense, and I'm so proud of my decision. There you go, boys. We've successfully replaced Alisson with Manuel Neuer, and I know that this is pretty unrealistic, boys, because Liverpool fans will bash me in the comment section down below. But just remember, boys, we couldn't sell Salah and Alisson in this transfer window. Look at that. They are right in the reserve section. Look at that, Alisson and Salah. Now we also have to sign a winger, so I'm just preserving cash, boys. We only have 2 not 10 million in our bank. I'm just preserving cash, and besides, this is just a fun challenge. We can sign and sell anyone we want. And now to replace our Egyptian king Mohamed Salah, I just cannot think of a better player but Serge Gnabry. I'm going back with 130 million, and I think that's perfectly fine for someone like Serge Gnabry. Come on, Bayern, accept it. 130 million, and yes, Bayern Munich are ready to accept it. Now with the signing, we have successfully replaced the Egyptian king Mohamed Salah with Serge Gnabry, and hopefully he's going to link up very well with Thiago, just like those good old Bayern days. And oh boy, look at that. This is going to be the lineup for our very first season. We still have about 80 million in a bank account, but I'll keep that for January, and hopefully in January we're also going to sell Mohamed Salah and Alisson there. But remember that one of our rules is that we have to win the Champions League and the Premier League in the same season, so this is definitely going to be tough. I'm going to sim until the end of the season, and let's see how it goes. But the clock has hit the January transfer window, and it's halfway through the season. I'm gassed up where we are in the Premier League, and what? We are in the 8th position with Spurs being the table toppers. Yo, this is one hell of an unrealistic season, boys. Spurs the table toppers. We are legit in the 8th position, behind West Ham, Everton, Arsenal and Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are in the 4th position. Are we gonna end up actually not getting any offers for Salah and Alisson, boys, even in the January transfer window? I mean, this is jokes, boys. This is genuinely jokes. No players signed in the January transfer window, and oh boy, look at that. We are up against Real Madrid in the round of 16 of the Champions League, and sort of going to be a revenge title for us. But with the kind of form we've been going through in the Premier League, I just don't see ourselves going through to the next round. Real Madrid versus Liverpool in a very first season, round of 16, first leg kicking off at the Santiago Bernabeu. Come on, I hope for a win. I hope for a win here. Let's see what happens. 2-0. Yo, that's pretty surprising against Real Madrid, with Xherdan Shaqiri and Trent Alexander-Arnold getting the goals for us. Second leg against Real Madrid, this time at Anfield. We have 2 crucial away goals at the Santiago Bernabeu. I think this should be an easy cakewalk for us. I'm probably going in. I think we are in the quarterfinals. Let's see, it's 1-1, but anyways, we are in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League, beating Real Madrid and going through. Let's go. German side RB Leipzig in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. This should be a cakewalk for us, but we just can't say, because they've got some classic players like Gundogan, Sabitzer and Zelino. I still think we are strong on paper. We have to win this game. 3-1 away and 3 away goals. Let's go. With the amount of away goal ratio we have, I think this should be just a cakewalk here at Anfield. Look at that, 3-1 on aggregate, and we are going through to the semi-finals. I probably believe, fingers crossed here. 1-1 doesn't matter. Just like the round of 16 in Real Madrid's tie, we are going through on aggregate. We've already bet a German side in form of RB Leipzig, and we face another German side, probably a stronger one, Borussia Dortmund, in the semi-finals of the Champions League. First leg is kicked off in Germany. Let's see what happens. Okay, Andy Robertson is not playing this match because he's injured. Some random left back is going to play that match, but doesn't matter. Let's go. Probably, fingers crossed, we're winning this match. 2-0, man. Yo, we are absolutely battering teams in the UEFA Champions League. First Real Madrid, then RB Leipzig, and now another German side in the form of Borussia Dortmund, although we have the second leg to play. Second leg versus Borussia Dortmund at Anfield, and I just again think that with just those 2 away goals we scored in the first leg back in Germany, the tie is already over, boys. It's just formality now, unless and until they grab a big comeback. Now we still win the second leg 3-2, and we go through to the finals of the UEFA Champions League. Unless and until we win the Premier League and the Champions League in the same season, this challenge is not going to be completed. So even if we win the Champions League, we still have to win the Premier League. And we are facing Lionel Messi's FC Barcelona in the Champions League final. I mean, it just had to be Barcelona. It's always Barcelona. I don't even expect much because we were 8th halfway through the season. So let's see in which position we are in the Premier League in 3, 2, and okay, we finished. It's right in front of you. We finished 4th with Spurs winning the league. I mean, that's so unrealistic. 10 points behind the league leaders Spurs. They've already won the Premier League. You know what, boys? We actually didn't manage to win the Premier League, and even if we win this UEFA Champions League final against Barcelona, it won't tick our one season rebuild objective. So doesn't make any sense. We are anyways not gonna give up. We have to play the season 2. So why not just sim this match and save a bit of time? So yep, I'm gonna sim this match against Barcelona. Griezmann is there, Messi is there, Kramaric, Paul Pogba they signed for Manchester United. I mean, Kurt Zouma from Chelsea, Ter Stegen, Roberto, Alaba. This is going to be one hell of a Barcelona team, but let's see what happens. Hopefully we're going to win this. I'm going to quick simming this match. Champions League final, and they've just won it with the slenderest of margins, with Griezmann scoring in the starting numbers of the game, and Sergio Roberto just finishing off at the 88th minute. And who got the goal for us? Okay, Diego Jota just after Griezmann scored a goal back for us, but Barcelona won the Champions League. What about the Emirates FA Cup? And okay, we lost to Manchester freaking City in the finals 2-0. I mean, this is as horrible as it can get. No Premier League, no Champions League, no FA Cup, and no Carabao Cup. We probably went trophyless in our very first season. Now, as we failed our challenge for the first season, we are heading right to the second season. Let's go. We are back to win the Champions League and the Premier League in one season. Let's go, Liverpool. And there you go, boys. Finally, 5 freaking nully. An offer for Mohamed Salah, who's gone up to 91 rating from 90 comparing to last season from FC Bayern Munich. The fact that Mohamed Salah went up in his rating by 1 from 90 to 91 and we still couldn't use him in the Premier League is absolute jokes. We should have sold him in the last season. 200 million for Salah, and Bayern Munich can have him. 29-year-old, 200 million, and they are willing to accept it, boys. Did I underpay? Did I give them a very low offer? Because I should have gone for more. It's a 91 rated player, but fair bit, man. I think we should not greet too much about it. And there you go, things are just getting easier as we got that offer for Mohamed Salah from Bayern. We have the rival club, Bayern Munich's rival club, Borussia Dortmund, coming in for Alisson. I mean, they probably just got to know that if they get Salah, they need a defensive backup, so they are coming in for Alisson. Let's make it 130. 130 for Alisson, and you can have it. You can have him, and they are ready to accept it. They are ready to accept Alisson for 130 million. Imagine the amount of cash we're getting out of these two boys. And there you go, boys. Mohamed Salah and Alisson are both off to Germany, one for Bayern Munich and another for Borussia Dortmund. Fair to say, man, I mean, it's just so weird that we've replaced Mohamed Salah back in the first season with Serge Gnabry, who was a Bayern Munich's right winger, and then Bayern just took away our Mohamed Salah to replace Gnabry. That's mad. 611 million in the bank. We can probably sign any player we want in our squad, and this is going to be it, boys. This is going to be it. Liverpool fans, you name it, and we've got it. Kylian freaking Mbappe for a 5-year deal to Liverpool from Paris Saint-Germain for what? 300 million. Yes, boys, we've used our 600 million. Half of our money is gone to Kylian Mbappe and Paris Saint-Germain, but fair bit, we've signed him to Liverpool, and oh my god, he's gonna strengthen the squad a lot. My god, we just went all in for signing Bayern Munich's player, another Bayern Munich player, Leon Goretzka, as Hendo was slowing down in his stats and also in his age, so Leon Goretzka will just do the job in the midfield, linking up with Thiago Silva, another Bayern Munich player. Another star signing in the form of Ashraf Hakimi. I just signed him for backup reasons, boys. We're literally spending 131.9 million for backup purposes for Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold. I've also signed Daniel Pondens for 45.7 million because one of my friends who is a big Liverpool fan wanted me to sign Pondens, so I think he'll give a great backup to players like Serge Gnabry and Diego Jota, who is apparently also a Wolverhampton player, ex-Wolverhampton player. Oh my god. This is how we're gonna line up in our only second season in this Liverpool 1 episode rebuild challenge. Diego Jota, Kylian Mbappe, Gnabry, Thiago Fabinho, Leon Goretzka, Robertson, Gomez, Varane, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Neuer between the sticks. Look at our bench: Henderson, Matip, Keita, Ponnes, Roberto Firmino, Ashraf Hakimi and Oxlade-Chamberlain. I mean, with this squad we just have to win the Champions League and the Premier League, boys. Last season we missed out on the Premier League. We reached the Champions League final. We lost it although we didn't play it, but this season, no excuses, boys. No excuses. We just have to win the Premier League and the Champions League and hopefully complete this one episode Liverpool challenge. One last thing before simming until the end of the season, and we have to look at our Champions League group. Which group did we get? And let's go 3, 2 and 1. Okay, Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain, okay, the big one, but we've already signed Kylian Mbappe out of them. Villarreal and Spartak Moscow. I mean, that's alright. Anyways, doesn't matter whichever group we got. It's the time to sim until the end of the season. Hopefully we are winning the Premier League and the Champions League. Let's go Liverpool. Okay boys, we are halfway through the season. It's a January transfer window here in season 2 and I hope that the horror from the last season doesn't continue. Hopefully we are not in the 8th position after signing Kylian Mbappe, Ashraf Hakimi, Goretzka, and let's see in which position we are. And there you go, that is something you want to see and you like to see. Halfway through the season and we are the table toppers. Liverpool with what, like 5 points ahead of Spurs, who were the Premier League winners from the last season. This just gives me so much happiness, boys. Look at that. We only lost 1 match and only drew 3 of our Premier League matches. We are the table toppers. Let's see what happens until the end of the season. Atletico Madrid in the round of 16 of the Champions League in our season 2, and I believe that this is not going to be that horror show back in Chelsea career mode when Atletico Madrid knocked us out in the Champions League. I don't want to talk about it from the round of 16. I'll probably link that episode, go watch that, but here we are facing Atletico Madrid again from Liverpool, and look at that, man. Kylian Mbappe is up to a 92 rated player, and Gnabry is 87, Goretzka is an 89 rated player, Trent Alexander-Arnold is now a 91 rated player. Interesting. Kicking off this match at Anfield, Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid in the round of 16. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed we are winning this one. And 1-1. Oh, this is a tough one. Okay, Virgil scoring in the first minutes of the game and Kylian Mbappe equalized in the dying moments of the game. Wait, is this our Virgil? Atletico Madrid is they're literally robbers, boys. They've robbed Van Dijk of us. I cannot say they robbed it from us because I cannot say they robbed him from us because we released him for free, they signed him for free, and now he is a 91 rated player worth 121 million. But I had to do it because it was in my rule. And Virgil van Dijk legit scored against us wearing Atletico Madrid colors. This is painful, boys, and if we go out in the round of 16 leg 2, this is just going to be outrageous. Getting the sour result of my own taste after stupidly releasing Virgil van Dijk at the start of season 1, and now he's playing against us. Look at that, they've also signed Kimpembe. I mean, their backline looks absolutely incredible. They have one away crucial goal. Let's see what happens. This is going to be a tough one to call. Let's go. Who is winning this? Who is going through to the next round, quarterfinals? And boys, we just about go through to the quarterfinals, boys. Even in the second leg it was 1-1 and we just went on to the next round by penalties. This was stressful, boys. This was legit stressful, but there you go. We've knocked out Virgil van Dijk's Atletico Madrid and we are through to the next round. Olympique Lyonnais, the French side, facing us in the quarterfinals of the Champions League in the season 2. I think this should not be a big of a bummer because we are definitely 3 times a stronger team than Olympique Lyonnais. But let's see what happens. Back in France, we are playing this first leg and 4-1. Yo, I just told you that we were stronger, 3 times stronger than Olympique Lyonnais. It was just expected us to win. And there you go, 4-1 in the first leg. After that toe thrashing 4-1 first leg win, this is just a cakewalk. This is just going to be cakewalk. I'm not even expecting results because we've already won 1-1 in the second leg, but we go through 5-2 on aggregate through to the semi-finals of the Champions League in a season 2. Let's go. Oh boy, Paris Saint-Germain. Here we are back again. Paris Saint-Germain were in our group back in the Champions League group stages, but here we are facing them again in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. And oh boy, they've got Neymar, Jovic, Di Maria, Draxler, couple of good defenders, Klosterman, and now us in between the 6. This is going to be tough, but we've signed a star player, Kylian Mbappe, starting against his ex-team. Hopefully he's going to do better. First leg here at Anfield, semi-finals versus Paris. Let's see what happens, and it's 2-2. Yo, this is tight, boys. This is absolutely tight. Now they have 2 crucial away goals. I legit have never been this stressful in my life. And look at that, they also got Coutinho from Barcelona. Yo, what are they doing, boys? Defense looks a bit shaky, but still Marquinhos has got a lot of experience. Going in the second leg, 2-2 is their aggregate. They have 2 away goals. Let's see, fingers crossed. I'm not going to look on my screen. And do we go through? Actually, it's not decided yet. Is it actually? It's 1-1. What happened? Did we go through? First leg was 2-2 and the second leg is 1. Actually, we didn't, boys. We actually did not. And we are knocked out in the semi-finals of the Champions League, boys. The fact that Paris has 2 away goals and we just have 1 away goal just sorts it, and they are going through to the final, boys. This is heartbreaking, boys. This is genuinely heartbreaking. End of the season and we definitely managed to win the Premier League. Look at that, 97 freaking points. We finished 21 points ahead of Tottenham Hotspur, who are in second position, but we won the Premier League. But Champions League, boys, it was heartbreaking. But anyways, boys, nothing is going to stop us. We are back with the season 3 in this Liverpool 1 episode rebuild challenge, and this time 5 freaking nully. I believe that we're going to win every single trophy. Season 3, and I'm definitely going all in for Donnarumma. A good goalkeeper, probably he'll give a good backup to Manuel Neuer. We round about have 300 million to work, so I think splashing 150 million on Donnarumma will just make sense. 206 million, and Gianluigi Donnarumma is officially now a Liverpool player for our first signing in this season 3. I just hope that he'll be a good backup to Manuel Neuer, man. Round about 89 million left in our bank, and look at our Champions League group for the season 3. Wolfsburg, Roma, and some random club Panathinaikos and Liverpool. Should be easy group. We should be the table toppers of this group. And now let's just sim until the January transfer window comes up, and let's see what we can do here. Season 3 with Liverpool. Come on, boys. January transfer window is here, and let's see which position we are in. And what? This can't be real, boys. This just can't be real. We are in the 12th position in the Premier League. What? After having players like, our place is not injured, right? No, nobody is injured. We have Kylian Mbappe, 93 rated Kylian Mbappe, Gnabry 89 rated, Jota who's 87 rated, Goretzka who's a 90 rated player, Fabinho who's a 92 freaking defensive midfielder, Henderson a 90 rated Henderson, 90 rated Robertson, 92 rated Alexander Arnold, 87 rated Gomez, 88 Varane, 89 Donnarumma, and we still are in the 12th position. 88 rated, look at our bench, 88 rated Firmino, 86 Hakimi, 86 Neuer, 86 Thiago. How the hell are we in the 12th position, boys? This is some sort of glitch. This is legit some sort of a glitch, boys. Wait, 12th in the Premier League? Where are we in the Champions League in our group? We probably should top our group. And so you're telling me that we just couldn't go through to the round of 16 against Wolfsburg, Roma FC and Panathinaikos after having an average rating of 85 plus, 88 plus to be accurate. It's in front of you guys. It's legit in front of you. Look at that 93 rated Mbappe, 92 rated Arnold. Losing to Aston Villa, Wolfsburg, Leeds United, West Bromwich Albion, and twice against West Bromwich Albion. We've lost to Wolfsburg twice. I'm not doing this, boys. I'm not doing this. If this team cannot win any trophy, I probably don't think this team can. I'm out, man. I'm out.
Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero!